Hey guys, welcome back to Miniature Adventures. So today we're cracking open a terrain piece that looks like it was pulled straight out of the Alien universe. I love this. We're going to be diving into what we call the Garage from LV427's Design's Lower Nostromo series. An incredible, it's an incredible 3D printed terrain, and it really is inspired by Ridley Scott's iconic spaceship. I believe you see it briefly, certain scenes and things, but it's here. It is fully recreated in 3D. And yes, we'll be looking at how it fits into games like Alien, Fate and Nostromo. So I'm really excited to take a look at this. Now, if you're a fan of the original Alien films, you'll instantly recognize the aesthetics. It just screams that kind of style. The thick industrial planets, the functional grates, the claustrophobic feel of the design, and LV427 really have nailed that with this terrain piece. It's definitely got a lived-in kind of gritty sci-fi vibe. This isn't clean Federation or even organized Borg. It's corporate, it's mechanical, and it's a little bit ominous. Now, the garage module is one of the most detailed rooms in the entire Lower Decks collection. It's got the high sci-fi walls, which I really like. Embedded the floor tracks, which I love seeing this. As you can see here, we've got nice control panels and the floor tracks to kind of give you that garage kind of vehicle feel. You can definitely muddy this up, things like that. It's got a lot of wide open space that I like, dotted around with vehicles, and obviously you can put the vehicles wherever you want, and it just works perfectly as a vehicle bay or a machinery hub. And this is where Ripley might have parked even Narcissus' escape shuttle, or where Brett could have met the Xenomorph behind a stack of cargo crates. I love that aesthetic. Now, one thing I do want to say right here and right now is that there are modules, especially for up there, that allow you to use this outside of a space. You could put this on a planet, and in theory, you can put the alternate entranceway and have this as part of your base. So here you could connect up to the other parts of the other buildings, and then you've basically got a vehicle bay or even a shuttle bay, which I really love that idea, that it's going to add to that kind of terrain set and that kind of mindset. Now, it does come with a 60% scale, so this is what we're going to use for the Nostromo, Fate and Nostromo, which I really love that it comes as one piece like this, and then all of these vehicles, which we'll take a look at in a minute, absolutely print beautifully at this scale or the larger scale. And I really love the variety of it. They went all out with this set. The fact that you get the garage and all of the bits and pieces, just fantastic. Now there are doors that you can get, and ammo crates and things, and cargo crates, which we've seen in other videos, so I didn't bother printing those off. I kind of wanted to keep it nice and clear for you, which I really like. And this just fits into a modular map layout, and like I say, it connects to the other rooms and the other tile systems, which I really do like. Now let's take a look at the vehicles. I cannot remember exactly what they're all called. I believe this one's called the VTOL, but just look at this. Now it comes in 3 pieces, so the bottom, this, and then this, and just look at this. This is absolutely phenomenal. I love the idea of this. You can definitely use this for all sorts of things. A little buggy, which I love. And like I say, they really do print beautifully at scale. I love this. This is very reminiscent of something you saw in Alien Romulus, actually. It had a trailer and things. So I love the fact that you've got that kind of connection. Then we've got this one here, which is just a very weird design, but I love it. And I love the fact that they're not all the same. We've got a flying vehicle, we've got one of the big trucks, we've got some cargo movers and things like that here, which I really do love. This prints in 2 pieces that you sit down. We've got this here, Again, beautiful print, absolutely love it, love it, love it. And then ammo, missiles, really love that kind of inclusion. And the fact that it comes with just this variety, you don't have to put them all here, but the fact that you can really speaks volumes to what they've done with this set. Now, like I said, it comes prints. This is 32mm scale, but you can also get the 60% here, which is for the faded and Nostromo, for 15mm games. And it just really allows you to kind of have that choice and not have to worry about slicing this. I love it, and the detail is not lost. Like, look at the detail in this at the 60%. You're not losing any detail at all with this build. So I love that. Sometimes when you scale it down, the detail gets lost. Printing for this is pretty straightforward. You've basically got 6 of the main parts of the garage, and then you've got 3 of the outer buildings, I guess you can call them. And then obviously the alternate entranceway if you wanted that. Doesn't need supports. These do come with support. Some of these pieces have supports already built in, which is absolutely beautiful for someone like me who really hates tangling with supports, but most of it doesn't actually require any supports. And I would give yourself probably a day or two to print it all. I believe each one took about 3 hours to print each section, and then the vehicles, most of the vehicles you can probably get on a 200 by 200 bed, so you really are. And on this, obviously the 60%, you can print pretty much all of it at the same time, which I really do like. The assembly is plug and play. It is designed to be glued together, but like I've said on previous videos, I don't do that. I like the idea of being able to, you know, stack it all away. I pretty much just label the bottom and I use that to store it so that I'm not storing massive pieces. That is completely up to you. Now I want to go back to some of the detail because I really love this. Look at this. Look at the detail that goes in on the walls. They really have nailed it with this kind of gritty aesthetic. Definitely do some like oil spills, which I'm definitely looking at doing. You could do some rust. There's a lot of rust paints out there, which would make this look absolutely fantastic. And pretty much you could just drop this into a campaign and you've basically got a movie set in miniature form. I mean, could you imagine, you know, your plane has, or your shuttle has crashed, you're stranded on there, you found a base. This could be crawling with eggs and things, so you've found a garage that has vehicles, but how are you going to get in with a hive, or even Necrons, or maybe it's a Imperial base that you're trying to steal a vehicle from. And I really love that, just the idea that it is Nostromo, but it's so universal that you can use it for pretty much all of your other campaigns. Now, just to wrap up, in short, this garage is just more than a single piece of training. It is an experience. Whether you're playing the Fate of Nostromo, crafting your own alien scenarios, or just building a sci-fi board of your dreams, this terrain delivers detail, scale options, and just the story potential is amazing. They've done an amazing job capturing that gritty kind of space truck aesthetic, and with printable vehicles included, it really is a total no-brainer for lovers and a great value for money. Now, we do print these, so head on over to our webpage or drop me an email. We can give you a quote whether you want the 60%, which we have here, or whether you want the full 32%. We can match pretty much anything else on the market. So give us a call an email if you are wanting this for your games. So that's it for the deep dive. Please hit that like button if you want more alien inspired content. It really does help, and subscribe for more videos. It really helps the YouTube channel. And tell me if you've used this. You know, how did it go? If you're thinking of using it, what kind of thoughts do you have for that? So until next time, watch your motion tracker and keep rolling those dice.